Hello everyone, today is Sunday the 26th, and I figured I would talk to you about the Call of Duty Black Ops 3 reveal, which was released about an hour ago. I'm just going to talk to you about my opinions on it and just some facts that I've found out so far. I've done some research on it and have been looking everywhere on all these actual factual parts about this game. It is going to be very similar to Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, kind of a mixture of Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 2, if you will. A lot of people are kind of comparing it to Titanfall and Halo, which I can see Titanfall. Halo is a little off base, but that's just my opinion. Few things that are going to be in it. There will be wall running and jetpacks. They have made announcements quite a few times that there are no exos. A lot of people are kind of splitting hairs with the exos because the jetpacks in this game look very similar to the exos. It's going to be essentially the same mechanic, and so we're just going to have to find out how the game plays and how the map setups are and everything like that, depending on how well the game plays. I'm kind of iffy about that, so we'll see. But there is an option to remove the abilities, the wall running and the jetpacks, which I believe, in my opinion, from Advanced Warfare and just informed opinion, they're going to make a lobby much like Advanced Warfare did with the classic lobby, classic team deathmatch, where you can remove exo abilities and stuff like that. That would be probably the best bet of how they would get the game started, and because you would still have the ability to play with the exos on different game modes, and then because they came out and said that you will be able to remove it in certain maps, and I just can't see how they would make every map specific where they would remove that ability to wall run or to use their jetpack. So I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. That's just an opinion. But yeah, there is a beta that comes with the pre-order, so if you want to play the beta, then you better head and go sign up right now. The game does come out on November the 6th of this year, 2015, so just be aware of that. It is only for next-gen consoles. They're calling it current gen because last gen was the 360 and the PS3. So it is only for the PS4 and the Xbox One and PC. There is no Dolphin dive, which is kind of unfortunate. That was kind of a Black Ops specialty, I guess you would say. But they got rid of that. They said it was for gameplay purposes, and it just didn't fit well right with the game, which I'm thinking is because they paid close attention to Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, noticed that Dolphin dive wouldn't really work because it would kind of mess up the game mechanic and it would be way too fast. There is a slide, though, so it is very similar to Advanced Warfare in that perspective. There's up to 9 specialized characters. I'm guessing they're essentially like loadouts, but instead they're each individualized specialized characters, kind of like how Advanced Warfare has specialized characters in that sense. You can have up to 5 attachments and an optic for a weapon. This is going to be probably very similar to Black Ops 2, where you can get rid of your perks, your lethal, your tactical, and swap it up with your extra attachments and stuff like that. So you can have up to 5 attachment and an optic. So essentially you're having 6 attachments, which is kind of insane. I'm still trying to figure out how many attachments there are per weapon. This will probably be revealed closer to the actual game reveal, so probably later this year. There are 64 camo variations on up to 3 sides of a weapon, and this is kind of insane because 64 camos, that's just a ridiculous number of camos for a weapon. So you can mix and match on one weapon up to 3 sides of the weapon, which is kind of cool. So that's going to be very interesting. I've heard there are different ways to personalize the camos on your weapons, and if that's true, then that's pretty cool. There are some stories and some websites and stuff talking about how there's different variations of specializing your characters. I haven't been able to find out if that's true or not, but they have revealed that you can specialize your loadouts and your characters in very minute senses. The game is set in future So it's set in the 2060s. Some people are kind of confused on when it's actually coming out, because the actual Call of Duty Black Ops 3, the Treyarch website, came out and said that it was set in the 2060s, but the trailer says 2065, so I'm just going to say the 2060s, just to kind of cover the entire ground. In the trailer, which I'm going to put in the description below, they have some interesting, I guess you would say, kill streaks, and it's kind of difficult to decipher whether it's in the actual multiplayer or if it's in the campaign. So these are just kind of opinions I'm going to have on what the actual weapons and stuff that I saw in the trailer are going to be. You can form your own opinion and comment in the section if you want. A couple of the things that I've seen, where there is a guy with a minigun in his hand. He pulls it out and starts blasting people. If this is an actual weapon, because he has an actual weapon, but then this thing comes out of his hand after he's shooting or when he's reloading or something, and then starts shooting people. This, in my opinion, seems like it's going to be a kill streak. This would be very, very overpowered if it was an actual weapon or a secondary or something like that, because, I mean, it's a minigun. So that's just my opinion. This would have to be a kill streak unless it was a really, really difficult secondary or something to get. Or maybe you could specialize your character in some way after you level to a certain point, and you can get that. I don't know. But another thing I kind of saw was there was this nano swarm type of thing that came out of this guy's hand, and it attacked a person. The person was freaking out and everything. And this seemed like it was in multiplayer. This would have to be a kill streak as well, because that would be extremely overpowered if it was just an actual skill or something like that, and like exo ability in Advanced Warfare. This would be very overpowered. But it didn't. I'm not sure if it actually is like a one-hit kill or something like that, or if it just damages them a lot and you have to finish them off or something like that. I don't know. There was another thing that I thought was kind of cool that kind of mixes it up. Is there was a bow. A lot of people are calling it archery, but it was just a bow in there, and I'm not sure. This seemed like it was in multiplayer as well, and it had a incendiary bolt or arrow on it. That's kind of cool. A lot of the Call of Duties have only worked on crossbows and stuff like that, and they were really bulky and really cumbersome and very slow and stuff like that. This one seems a little more agile than that, so I don't know. Maybe it's just a little extra thing to have fun with. Another thing in the trailer is there was a very long-distance charge, I guess you would say. A guy did a very kind of exo dash type of thing forward and punched a guy, and it seemed like it was, I'm not sure if it's an ability or if it's just how the game is built, but we'll see how that works out. Another thing in there is there was a flyable drone. That was pretty cool. It's very similar to, I guess you would say, the assault drone on here, with the actual ability. Instead of having an AI, you would actually use it. A little more overpowered version of that, so it would probably be a higher kill streak, maybe in the 11 kills. But it could attack quite a few times. It has very incendiary type of shots whenever it shoots the ground, so it was like explosions whenever it was shooting the ground. We saw a person jump at it and try to swing at it, which I'm not sure if they're actually trying to insinuate a kind of attacking. You can attack physically other kill streaks and stuff like that, which would be kind of cool. On Call of Duty Advanced Warfare and a lot of the other Call of Duties, you haven't been able to do much damage whenever you melee, or you never really have a chance. That thing seems kind of cool. There are also some other things that I've been kind of questioning and have not really been able to see very much information about. Is there are some robots in Black Ops 3, and these things are very similar to Halo, I guess you would say, in a sense where they're kind of like scarabs. They're also kind of like the walker tanks from Destiny. These things would be extremely overpowered and would be game changer in Call of Duty if they actually are implemented in the multiplayer. If they're in campaign, that would be one thing, but if it's in multiplayer, it would be it would change the game a lot. It would be very similar to Titanfall, where you'd have huge mechs walking around, and you'd have to attack them as well as the other people. So that's kind of something have a little issue with, and I'm just gonna have to wait and see. Another thing is there are other flying abilities, kill streaks in there that are like ships. They'd probably be like the gunships and the other kill streaks from a lot of the Call of Duties. Probably in the higher 11, 13 range of kills. So those are a few things that I've noticed about the game that I'm kind of curious on how it would work out. But yeah, if you've seen the trailer or any of the gameplay or anything so far, then let me know what you think of it. I'm definitely going to be checking this game out and probably be checking out the beta as well. So yeah, this game looks pretty fun. It's very futuristic, very similar to Advanced Warfare. Not exactly too excited about it, but I just got to give it some time. But yeah, let me know what you think about it. And go ahead and comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do, and I'll talk to you later.
83 and 10. Holy hell. The hell is that guy doing?
Getting the damn choppers and shit.